Have you ever stood up from a chair and felt your legs wobble more than they used to? Or, B, you've noticed your arms shrinking, your grip weakening, or a general frailty creeping into your daily life. If you're over 60, you're not imagining it and you're not alone. Here's the chilling truth. Most adults over 60 are quietly losing muscle every single day, and they don't even realize it until it's too late. Scientists call it sarcopenia, age-related muscle loss, and it's one of the most devastating, but least talked about processes of aging. But what if I told you there's a way to fight back? A single nutrient already inside your body right now that has the power to rebuild and protect muscle even when you can't exercise. Sounds unbelievable, right? Hospitals already use it to keep patients from wasting away in bed, and when paired with just one simple food, its effects nearly double. Today, I'm going to reveal exactly what this mysterious compound is, how it works, and how you can use it to maintain independence, energy, and strength well into your 70s, 80s, and even 90s. Stay with me, because once you hear this, you'll never look at aging the same way again. The silent thief of strength. Most people think aging is about wrinkles, gray hair, or stiff joints. But deep down, the most dangerous change is invisible: your muscles quietly shrinking. Studies show that after age 30, the average person loses about 3 to 8% of their muscle mass every decade. After 60, the process speeds up dramatically. By 80, nearly half of your muscle may be gone. The consequences: standing becomes harder, stairs feel like mountains, a simple fall could send you to the hospital, independence starts slipping away. And here's the cruel part: this happens even if you eat well, even if you're still healthy. That's because your body changes how it processes protein and muscle-building nutrients. The older you get, the harder it becomes for your body to use what you give it. Scientists call this anabolic resistance. Your muscle cells literally stop listening to the signals that once told them to grow and repair. This means you could eat steak, eggs, or yogurt like you did in your 30s, but your 70-year-old body won't convert those nutrients into strong muscle the same way. So, what's the solution? Exercise. Sure, resistance training is powerful, but what if your joints hurt, your balance isn't great, or you've just had surgery? For many seniors, exercise isn't enough, or simply isn't possible. That's why this hidden nutrient is creating such a stir in the scientific community. The secret molecule inside your body. Imagine if your body had a built-in shield that could stop muscle breakdown in its tracks and even rebuild new tissue without lifting a single dumbbell. It does. That shield is a remarkable compound called HMB, short for beta-hydroxybeta-methylbutyrate. Never heard of it? You're not alone. Despite decades of research, HMB has flown under the radar for most people. But inside your body, it's quietly at work every day. Here's the twist: HMB in some foreign chemical. It's actually produced when your body breaks down leucine, one of the most important amino acids found in protein-rich foods like eggs, chicken, and dairy. Think of leucine as the raw material. Your body takes it, processes it through a complex pathway, and creates HMB. And it's HMB, not leucine, that's the real star of muscle protection. But here's the problem. As you age, your body becomes far less efficient at making HMB. By 60, the amount your body naturally produces has dropped dramatically. Worse still, your muscles become less sensitive to the little HMB that is produced. It's a double whammy: less HMB in the system, and weaker response from your muscles. This explains why seniors can lose muscle even if they eat protein every day. The conversion process, the critical step, is broken. So, what happens if you skip the broken process and simply give your body HMB directly? That's exactly what researchers tested, and the results are astonishing. How HMB works: your metabolic shield. HMB protects your muscles through a fascinating two-pronged attack. It stops muscle breakdown. Normally, your body is constantly recycling muscle, breaking it down and rebuilding it. In youth, this is balanced. In aging, the breakdown wins. HMB puts the brakes on destructive enzymes that chew away at muscle fibers, dramatically slowing the rate of loss. It stimulates muscle building. HMB also switches on the mTOR pathway, the same cellular signal triggered by exercise. This pathway tells your body, build muscle now. Even without heavy weights, HMB mimics the growth signals of a workout. It repairs muscle membranes. Think of your muscle cells as balloons. With age, the walls become fragile. HMB helps patch and strengthen those walls, protecting the muscle fibers from further damage. It activates satellite cells. These are the stem cells of your muscles, the tiny builders that repair and regenerate fibers. With age, they become lazy. HMB wakes them up. Put simply, HMB in a supplement that makes you look like a bodybuilder. It's a lifeline that keeps your muscles strong enough for daily life, climbing stairs, carrying groceries, hugging your grandchildren. Proof from real people. Let's move from theory to reality. In one groundbreaking study, published in the Journal of Gerontology, researchers took elderly patients and put them on 10 days of complete bed rest. Normally, that's catastrophic. Seniors can lose 5 to 10% of muscle in just 1 week of inactivity. That kind of loss can mean never walking again. But the group given HMB supplements, they maintained their muscle mass. They were protected from the devastating effects of inactivity. In another clinical trial, nursing home residents took HMB for 12 weeks. The results? Grip strength increased by nearly 14%. Leg strength increased by almost 18%. Daily mobility improved significantly. For people who couldn't do regular workouts, that's extraordinary. Even more compelling, HMB is so effective that hospitals use it for patients recovering from surgery or trauma times when muscle loss happens fastest. Imagine this, a nutrient that keeps your muscles alive, even when you can't move. That's the power of HMB. Chapter 5. How to use it safely. Now, let's talk practical details. The effective dose studied in seniors is usually 1.5 to 3 grams per day. For best results, it's divided into 2 or 3 smaller servings to keep levels steady. It's safe, affordable, and available in supplement form. But here's the key. Don't go it alone. If you have kidney issues or take medications, talk to your doctor first. And remember, HMB isn't magic on its own. It works best when combined with adequate protein, your raw building blocks, light activity, when possible even short walks help circulation, proper hydration and overall nutrition. But compared to doing nothing, HMB is a game changer. The food allies that boost HMB. Here's where it gets exciting. You don't just have to rely on supplements. Nature has given us foods that supply leucine, the precursor to HMB, and nutrients that enhance its effects. Let's uncover 7 muscle-saving foods you can start eating today. Cottage cheese, a leucine powerhouse that digests slowly, making it perfect before bed. It drips amino acids into your bloodstream overnight, when muscle breakdown is at its peak. Greek yogurt, triple the protein of regular yogurt, packed with leucine, plus probiotics that improve nutrient absorption. A breakfast parfait becomes a muscle-preserving weapon. Eggs, nature's perfect protein, highly bioavailable, rich in leucine, and filled with vitamins like D and B12 that directly support muscle. Eat the yolks, they hold the real power. Salmon combines leucine with omega-3 south. Together, they fight both muscle breakdown and inflammation, the silent partner of aging muscle loss. Beef, one of the richest natural sources of leucine, plus iron and creatine for energy and oxygen delivery. Even small portions pack a big punch. Whey protein, rapidly absorbed, delivering a flood of leucine within 30 minutes. Perfect after light activity or even chores around the house. Quinoa, a complete plant protein, rare in the plant world, full of leucine and minerals like magnesium and potassium that help muscles contract and recover. Each of these foods fuels the same pathway as HMB, creating a synergistic effect. Combine them strategically, and you're stacking the odds in your favor. The timing trick most seniors miss. Here's a secret that can double your results. Timing. Research shows that muscle breakdown is most active at night, while you sleep. That's why seniors often wake up weaker than they were the day before. The fix. A small dose of protein or an HMB supplement about 30 minutes before bed. Think cottage cheese, Greek yogurt, or whey protein. This creates a steady overnight release of leucine and HMB, shielding your muscles during the hours they're most vulnerable. It's like putting an invisible guard around your muscles while you rest. Now let's zoom out. This isn't about vanity. It's not about six-packs or bulging biceps. It's about function. Being able to get up from the toilet without help, carrying your own groceries, playing on the floor with your grandkids, walking into the garden without fear of falling. Strength is independence. Muscle is your lifeline, and the most empowering message is this: it's never too late. Whether you're 65, 75, or 85, your body still responds. With the right nutrients, with HMB, and with supportive foods, you can slow, stop, and even reverse the slide into frailty. Every choice you make today, what you eat for breakfast, whether you take that short walk, whether you protect your muscles at night, builds tomorrow's strength. So, here's the takeaway. Muscle loss after 60 is not inevitable. Your body has a secret weapon, HMB, that science now shows can preserve and rebuild strength. By combining HMB with everyday foods like cottage cheese, eggs, salmon, and quinoa, you create a daily shield against sarcopenia. Small, consistent steps add up to life-changing results. Imagine yourself not just surviving your golden years, but thriving in them. Imagine walking confidently, traveling, laughing, moving freely because you chose to protect your muscles today. The power is in your hands.